Dating has always been a cultural mirror, reflecting the values, expectations, and technologies of its era. Comparing dating advice from the 1950s to that of 2025 reveals just how dramatically society's views on romance, gender roles, and personal fulfillment have evolved. While the core desire for connection remains, the ways people seek, define, and manage relationships today are nearly unrecognizable from the advice offered to couples 70 years ago. The 1950s: conformity, courtship, and clear roles. The 1950s was a decade marked by post-war optimism, traditional family values, and a strong emphasis on domestic life. In this context, dating advice focused heavily on preparation for marriage, often reinforcing rigid gender roles and a step-by-step courtship process. 1. Gender roles were set in stone. In the 1950s, women were encouraged to be demure, nurturing, and supportive, while men were advised to be assertive, financially stable, and in control. Popular magazines like 17, Good Housekeeping, and Ladies' Home Journal often dispensed advice urging women to focus on their appearance, maintain a pleasant demeanor, and avoid appearing too intelligent or independent, lest they intimidate potential suitors. Typical advice might include, don't talk too much, let him lead the conversation. Always be cheerful and agreeable. Men don't like girls who are too opinionated. For men, advice revolved around being a provider and demonstrating confidence. Being chivalrous, opening doors, picking up the check, and planning the date was not just encouraged, it was expected. 2. Dating was a path to marriage. Dating in the 1950s wasn't just for fun. It was a courtship ritual meant to lead to marriage. Casual dating existed, but the ultimate goal was to find the one, quickly, settle down, and start a family. There was significant pressure, especially on women, to marry young, often in their early 20s. Being single past 25 carried the stigma of being an old maid. 3. Communication was slower and more formal. Letters, landline calls, and in-person interactions were the main methods of communication. Relationships developed at a slower pace, with more time for reflection and less immediate gratification. Dating in 2025: fluidity, equality, and digital realities. Fast forward to 2025, and the dating landscape has transformed dramatically, shaped by technological advancements, social movements, and a broader acceptance of diverse lifestyles and relationship structures. 1. Equality and authenticity take center stage. Modern dating advice emphasizes equality, consent, and emotional intelligence. There's no universal script to follow. Gender roles are increasingly fluid, and people are encouraged to be their authentic selves. Today's dating tips often include: communicate openly and honestly, focus on emotional availability and shared values, respect boundaries and practice active consent. Rather than perform for the sake of attracting a partner, individuals are encouraged to engage in self-growth and seek relationships that align with their values and lifestyles. 2. Marriage isn't the only goal. Unlike the 1950s, where marriage was the presumed endpoint, relationships in 2025 come in many forms: long-term partnerships, polyamory, cohabitation without marriage, and even conscious singlehood. People date for companionship, personal growth, and sometimes just for fun. Society increasingly respects these varied intentions. Advice often centers around clarifying your relationship goals early and ensuring compatibility, rather than pressuring individuals toward a single life trajectory. 3. Technology redefines connection. Perhaps the most defining shift is the role of technology. Dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge dominate the dating scene, allowing users to connect with potential partners from across cities or continents with a swipe. While this increases options, it also presents challenges: ghosting, choice overload, and superficial judgments based on photos and bios. Modern dating advice frequently addresses crafting an authentic online profile, navigating first date expectations in digital contexts, managing anxiety around instant communication, texts, DMs, etc. Artificial intelligence is even beginning to influence dating. AI matchmakers, dating app algorithms, and even AI-powered conversational coaches are part of the 2025 romantic toolkit. Conclusion. The contrast between 1950s dating advice and the romantic landscape of 2025 is stark. The former prized structure, societal approval, and tradition. The latter embraces personal choice, self-expression, and a diverse range of relationship models. Still, both eras reflect a universal human desire to love and be loved. Whether written in a neatly folded love letter or typed out in a late-night message on a smartphone, the language of connection continues, just in different dialects. In the end, the evolution of dating advice tells us not only how we love, but who we are becoming as a society.